So I'm driving in the general direction of the fireworks to try to park so we can watch them for a minute.
You see it, I think, don't use the Oreo over here.
You need bigger binoculars.
Try 'em.
Squirt. Oh no, let's focus on the wrong thing.
Which way?
So we have checked out. We are headed home today, but first we came over to the nature center and we're stopping at a playground, and then we're gonna eat lunch and stuff because we don't really need to get home in a huge hurry. So we were here at the playground. So far that's happening. What are you driving?
School bus.
A school bus? Nice. Swings never get old. Swings are always and forever fun. You can swing by yourself. You're almost 10.
I know I am.
There you go. Use your arms. Use your arms. I've been in the north too long.
Ain't it?
3. Jumping. Oh gosh. Whoa. So we're sitting here eating our lunch, and there is a chipmunk right above us. I don't know if you can see it. You can see all the leaves moving from it. There's a chipmunk right up there. So apparently Isaiah was up late last night because he wanted to finish building.
No, I just started it.
Oh, he did this. He built a dinosaur Lego kit thing. Also, we're home in case you couldn't tell. We made it home. Look at that. That's super cool. Oh, the mouth opens and closes. Very cool, Isaiah. Good job.
Thanks. Not very.
Oh no, you decapitated him.
Pop his head off.
Okay, so I was going through the coupons because I hadn't gone through my binder and I needed to get rid of the expired ones. And I found these coupons that I got from, I think it was inside of a egg carton or something. Anyway, they were for mustard and ketchup Frenches. And I noticed the date on the back of them. The date is June 31st. 6/31 on all of them. Now I may forget to change my calendar from time to time, seeing as it's July 1st, and my calendar back there, I don't know if you can see it, but it still says June. But I do know that there is no June 31st date. There's no June 31st, right? Because it's like 30 days, have September, April, June. Yeah, so June. There's no June 31st. But apparently that's when the coupon expires. So do I just get to keep it forever because June 31st never happens? I just thought that was funny.
No one can see you.
Wait, hold on. There. Now can you see me? Okay, so I was in my room getting ready to get ready for bed, and I heard the fireworks, and so I decided that I was going to run over and try to see them for a minute, and I brought most of the family with me. So we're driving in the general direction of the fireworks. It's Saturday. It's July 1st, not the 4th. But I guess they decided, well, it smells like fireworks. Oh, I can see them over there. Okay, so I'm driving in the general direction of the fireworks to try to park so we can watch them for a minute. I wonder if we can see them from the pool. Or maybe just this church up here. Nancy just came to tell us she has a praying mantis on her head. Did it just jump on you?
It jumped on my shirt and started crawling up.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Say, I am the king of the head. That's funny. So hi! Happy Monday! Happy day before the 4th of July. So, time for a little bit of story time. So, we were given the opportunity to come, someone wanted to donate what they said was a very large amount of peanut butter to the food pantry, and of course we said yes because peanut butter is one of like the most popular items, and it's not the cheapest, so we were like, yeah, sure, we'll come, and it's like 25 minutes away. So me and my fellow volunteer, or one of them, we drove down here separately in separate cars because I wanted to come to the big Kroger afterwards because I realized it was only gonna be like 10 minutes further to go to the big fancy Kroger with the Starbucks, and I really wanted Starbucks and also the big fancy Kroger with more gluten-free options. So we drove separately, and I'm so thankful we did because both of our vehicles are filled to the brim with donations. Look. I mean, I guess not filled to the brim, but like, that's all peanut butter. just a car full of peanut butter, and hers was full too. She has a vehicle similar to ours, and it was pretty much full of peanut butter. So I'm glad we did that. It's just funny though, because we met at our pantry to get boxes, and we were like, I don't want to bring too many because I don't want to like be over assume that they're gonna, what they said was large, and we didn't even take all of it. We took a bunch, and they were like, you want more? And I was like, I think we're good. I think we're okay. I don't even know if we're gonna, well, we're gonna be able to fit this in the pantry, but that was cool. It's jars of peanut butter. Jif peanut butter. It was awesome. So that was cool. And now I'm gonna go to Kroger, big fancy Kroger here because it's big and fancy, and I really want Starbucks. And then I'm debating whether or not I want to also go get wings at B-Dubs. I want to, I just don't know if I'm going to. I was looking for my camera. You're right there. Anyway, off to Kroger on the day before the 4th of July. Big, giant Kroger the day before the 4th of July. This is going to be exciting, but I'm looking at it as an adventure. I'm not going into it in a hurry, so this will be fun. Yay! We're going out of town. Also Pokemon. Yep, that's happening. Okay, I'll see you later. So I ended up getting wings because I couldn't help myself. And pro tip that I learned from Aubrey, who also introduced me to Buffalo Wild Wings, we were driving home from the beach and they were hot, and so she was holding it in front of the car conditioner, and mine are hot, and I was like, I get to do it, look! So yeah, I'm eating wings by myself in a Staples parking lot. And then I'm gonna head home. It's been a fun day. So I just made a thing. This is gluten-free, like Oreo style M&M dye-free, well, artificial dye-free, dark chocolate and white chocolate mixed bark. Hopefully we have room in this freezer. Oh, hold on. Let me see. I gotta, hold on. Well, it's too wide to go in the freezer, so it's just gonna have to go in the fridge. I'm putting it in there overnight, so it should be fine, because it said to put it in the freezer for 20 minutes, so I'm guessing overnight in the refrigerator will be fine. I'm excited about this. I've never made like a bark before. Do I have chocolate on my face? I've never made a bark before, but this one is exciting. And I ended up using less than I thought I would need. I thought I was gonna need 2 bags of these M&M things, but I didn't. Sugar overload tomorrow. Sugar overload. Hi! Happy Thursday! We are on our way to Isaiah's first orthodontist appointment. Well, kind of. It's a consultation. It's been like 10 years since I had braces, because I got braces when I was 11, I think? 11 or 12. So yeah, it's been more than 10 years, which is a weird thing to say. Oh yeah, I did that over 10 years ago.
Over 40 years ago.
Oh gosh. So I'm interested to see how much it's changed in 10 years, because I know it definitely is different from when I had it. Definitely when I had it, it was different from when Mom had braces. So it'll be interesting to see how they do it now.
Metal mouth. That's what it was.
Now they're like even smaller than they were when I had them. It's crazy. But anyway, just going for the consultation, and then they'll tell us if and when to start braces. Okay, this is gross. I don't know if you can see it, but there is just like crazy swarms of fly, like this giant, I don't know when it started or why it's happening, but there is just like all of those little moving, there are just flies, like it is a giant, huge, ridiculous swarm of these fly things. I don't know what happened. They were not out when we went into the orthodontist, but all of a sudden they were out when we went out of the orthodontist. I'm on the other side of town now. I'm like, oh my gosh, what is happening? I'm like 2 miles away from where I was, and it is still like disgusting, the amount of flies in the air. What is this? They're just like a swarm, like it's raining, except it's just a bunch of flies. I don't even want to get out, but it's, can you see the flies in the camera? The camera isn't even picking it up. You can't even see them. But I promise you okay, you saw one. They are everywhere in the sky. Like, they are just everywhere. Okay, now you can see. It's not showing up, but they're just... I wish the camera would pick this up. This is disgusting. This is not okay. What is this? We finished with the orthodontist. I dropped Mom and the kids off at the library because they have summer reading program stuff to turn in, and I decided to go to Kroger because I ran out of Diet Mountain Dew, priorities, and also we need milk, we're out of milk. But I don't really want to get out of the car. This is disgusting. What is this? Why? Why, world? Why do you have, why? This is gross. What are you and what are you doing in my town? Take your friends and go away. What? Just, ugh. So I just realized it's the end of Thursday. I'm getting ready to go to bed, but I didn't finish the vlog or end the vlog or like finish talk about the orthodontist earlier. It's been a crazy day. So the bugs swarm, and then I decided to delve into private practice because I finished Grey's, and then I was gonna watch private practice on Netflix, but they took it off of Netflix because they're mean. So I'm paying for a month of Hulu. I'm going to try to plow through it as fast as possible. I already used my free trial of Hulu to watch season 13 of Grey's because it wasn't on Netflix yet when I wanted to watch it. As soon as I finished it, like 2 days later, well, like a week later, it was on Netflix, so. But they took private practice off. But now I'm watching private practice, never seen it. Well, I've seen like an episode here and there, like maybe a couple episodes, but not like, I don't know anything about the characters or the storyline. Anyway, that's beside the point. So I got distracted. I also made dinner tonight, and I stabbed myself with a veggetti. Can you see? And it bled like crazy. So I don't know if you have a veggetti. It's like the vegetable spiralizer. I made spiralized zucchini in homemade pesto because we had fresh basil from the farm. I made my own pesto. I'm very proud of myself. But I stabbed myself with the veggetti because... Oh, text message. There's the part that holds... So there's the part that is sharp because it cuts, and that's not what I stabbed myself on. I stabbed myself on the plastic part that is kind of sharp because it's where you stick the... Okay, this just does not make any sense. Anyway, I stabbed myself on a sharp, pointy plastic thing. The part where you attach the zucchini or whatever you're spiralizing. Not the part that cuts it, but the part that holds it. It's got a bunch of little, like, things that poke out. I don't know how to explain it, but anyway, I was trying to shove the shove the zucchini onto it, and my hand slipped and went straight into the thing, and it bled like crazy, and it was annoying because it wouldn't stop bleeding, and I was trying to finish dinner because Dad was like almost home, and when you are doing a spiralized zucchini, it's very time sensitive because it can overcook like that. I can't even snap, that hurt now. But yeah, it looks gross now, but it finally stopped bleeding. I had to like double tape it with band-aids really quickly, and then I had cut off circulation to it, and so I pulled the band-aids off at dinner and it was still bleeding. It's fine now. Anyway, enough of my rambling about my fingers. So I want to tell you a fun story from the orthodontist. I had braces when I was like 11, I think is when I got them on. 2005, somewhere around there is when I had braces. And so this was, you know, over 10 years ago, and so when we were at the orthodontist, things have changed, and it's really cool. It's so much easier to get braces now. But we were talking to the orthodontist, and she was asking, you know, who did my braces, and I was like, oh, someone in the town we used to live in, and she said, was it this certain place? Because I couldn't remember what it was called. And anyway, it turns out at the time that I had my braces done, she was working part-time at the orthodontist that I went to. And I vaguely, like, at first I vaguely remember her, and now I definitely remember her. So she wasn't my orthodontist, but she definitely, like, did stuff with my braces. And, like, totally not connected. Like, we lived in an entirely different, like, part of the state, an entirely different city at the time. And so that was a weird connection. She was like, I thought you looked familiar right when you walked in. I was like, she looks familiar. So that was a funny coincidence. So Isaiah's orthodontist is going to be someone who also worked on my teeth. That's a fun story. Anyway, he's definitely going to get braces. We're not sure when or how. Well, I guess soon-ish. Stay tuned for fun information about that. I'm very jealous of him and his braces experience because it's going to be much more incredible than mine. Mine was like just, I mean, it wasn't terrible, but it was just like, you know, probably like anyone else who had braces. His is going to be amazing because this orthodontist is great and just the way they do it is so much better now, and I'm jealous. I told him that. I was like, I'm so jealous of you. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed. Actually, I'm gonna get ready for bed and I'm gonna watch my private practice, and then I'm gonna go to bed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time, which will probably be in like a couple days because I'm behind in the vlogs, so I'm uploading them a lot. Okay.
Shall we begin? Let's begin.